Hello friends, welcome to the fifth lecture of determinants. Today we see the few questions of exercise 4.2. I think this is question number 12 or 11, sub question 2. Okay, this is a question. See the right hand side, what you need to put. 2 times x plus y plus z. Okay, so this is our left hand side. Okay, now see the right hand side. What is required? X plus y plus z. How we get x plus y plus z? First you think over that. And moreover, you can see outside 2 is there. Here if you see it properly, then here you get 2z. Here you can see 2z is there. Okay, so here you can see x is there. Here you can see y is there. So if there is x being added to this one, then here it will occur twice x. If this y will be added to this one, then here occur 2y. It means you got 2x plus 2y plus 2z. Then afterward you can take out 2 common and then left x plus y plus z. In short, you need to add this column to first column. Moreover, you need to add this last column to first column. It means you need to perform which operation? On C1, you need to perform operation C1 plus C2 plus C3. So performing this operation, what you get? See the next step. So this whole thing, this whole column and this whole column, both these column being added to first column. Okay, so you can see here it will occur 2x plus 2y plus 2z. It means you got 2 common and x plus y plus z. Same way, this thing got added to this one. So z plus z, it will become 2z. Twice x as it is. Y plus y, it means you got 2y. It means again here occur 2x plus 2y plus 2z. It means 2 common. Then you get 2 times x plus y plus z. Same way for the last thing, z plus z, so 2z, x plus x, so twice x, and this 2y here. Okay, it means again it will occur 2x plus 2y plus 2z. Then you can take out 2 common and left which thing? 2 times x plus y plus z. The second column and third column as it is. Okay, so now you can see you can get 2 times x plus y plus z common from the first column. So take this thing outside. So what is left here? 1, 1, 1, and second and third column you can see as it is. Okay, now we know that to get the expansion of determinant easily, you need to try to set maximum 0 in the determinant. So after getting triple 1, you need to set 2 zeros at bottom. Okay, so try to set 0 here. So how you get 0 here? If you subtract this first row to second row, then here it will occur 0. Same way, if you subtract this first row to last row, then here occur 0. It means now performing to set 0 here, you can perform on R2, you can perform from R2, you have to subtract first row. Same way on R3, you need to perform which operation? On R3, again you need to subtract first row. It means you can say R3 minus R1. So performing this operation, so first row you can see unchanged, while second and third row will change. Okay, so see it. So now you can see 1 minus 1, here you got 0. This one subtracted, x got subtracted here. So twice x minus x, so here it will occur y plus z plus x. This y being subtracted here, so y minus y, so you got 0 here. Okay, same way your first row, this first row being subtracted in the last row. So 1 minus 1, that will be 0. This x being subtracted here, so x minus x, so 0. Then this y subtracted here, so 2y minus y, so you got 5 here. Okay, so now if you see properly, then you can directly expand the determinant, or another way, you got from second row x plus y plus z common. The same way from the last row you got x plus y plus z common, then you can expand the determinant, or from here on you can directly expand the determinant. Okay, so if you directly expand the determinant, then you can cancel out this one. Okay, for understanding, so 1 into, or you can say expanding with respect to first column, expanding it with respect to first column. So you got, what is left? You can eliminate this one. So what is left? Y plus z plus x into z plus x plus y. It means it will become x plus y plus z whole square minus 0. So no need to write that minus 0. So 1 into this one. So you got only x plus y plus z whole square. Okay, it means you got 2 times x plus y plus z whole cube. Okay, no need to write this s. So that will be your final answer, and that is your right answer, you can say. Okay, see the next question now. Okay, this is your question. See the entries properly firstly, and see the right hand side, what is required. See the right hand side, what is required? 1 plus a square plus b square required. What is required in answer? 1 plus a square plus b square. If you see the question here, you have 1 plus a square minus b square is there. 1 plus a square minus b square is there, and you have to set this one plus b square. So how you get plus b square? Here minus 2 minus b square is there. So if you add plus 2b square, if you add plus 2b square, then 2b square minus b square, so it will occur 1 plus a square plus b square. So how you get this plus 2b square? So if you see the properly the last column, see the last column, if this minus 2b, if this minus 2b get multiplied by minus b, get multiplied by minus b, then what will happen? You got 2 times b square. So then this 2b square got added to which column? First column, in first thing. Then you got which thing? This thing, 1 plus a square plus b square. Hope you understand. Hope you understood. 1 plus a square minus b square already there. So if you multiply this thing, if you multiply this thing by minus b, then what will happen? You got 2b square plus 2b square. So if that plus 2b square got added to this thing, then you got 1 plus a square plus b square. It means you need to perform on C1, we can say on C1, you need to perform C1. This got multiplied by minus b, and this is the last column. It means you can say multiplied by minus b, which column? Last column. It means you need to perform this operation on C1, performing C1 minus b C3. And at the same time, if possible, wherever, then you can set 0 also. Then if you see it properly, here 2ab is there. Here 2ab is there. How you can make here 0? So if 2ab already there, twice ab already there. So if minus 2ab will be added, then you got 0. So minus 2b already there. So if this got multiplied by a, if this got multiplied by a, then what will occur? Minus 2ab. Then whatever occur, that element being added to this column, then you got 2ab minus 2ab. It means 2ab minus 2ab, it means you got here 0. It means for this you need to perform, you need to multiply this column by a. Then you got minus 2ab. Then you got minus 2ab. Then it minus 2ab got added here. Then you got here 0. It means you need to perform on C2, you need to perform C2. This got multiplied by a. So plus a into, this is in last column. So you can say you need to perform this operation on C2. You can perform C2 plus AC3. Okay. Or another way, if you want to perform on row operation, then you can multiply the last row by b. Then you got 2b square, and that 2b square got added here. Then you got 1 plus a square plus b square. And at the same time, if you want to set here 0, then just multiply this by minus a and add into this one. Then here you got 0. So you can perform either row operation or you can perform column operation. Whatever you like, it depends on you. So I am going to rub this whole thing, and we will discuss on this how you get these entries. Okay. So here we perform column operation, that you can see. I'm going to rub few useless things right now. Okay, now you can see here minus BC3. It means this column C3. This is your C3. This column C3 got multiplied by minus B. Multiplied by minus B. So what will happen when it multiplied by minus B? Then here occur minus B into minus 2B. So minus plus 2B square. So that plus 2B square, whatever occur, that got added here. Added here in this one. So 1 plus a square minus b square plus 2b square. So you got here 1 plus a square plus b square. Same way, here 2ab is there. Now second element here, which one is there? 2a is there. Here which one is there? 2a is there. So 2a got multiplied by which one? Minus b. It means you got minus 2ab. 2a got multiplied by minus b. It means you got minus 2b. That minus 2b got added to c1. So here it will be added here. So 2ab minus 2ab. So you got 0. Same way, you can see this column, which column? This column. Being multiplied by minus b. So be careful when you multiply. Okay, so now this thing got multiplied by which one? Minus b. So what you get? Minus b. Minus plus b square. Minus b got multiplied here. So minus plus b cube. And what is here? And here what is present here? You can see here 2b is there. You can see last element is 2b. So here you have 2b. So 2b minus b, it means you got b plus b square plus b cube. So that thing you can see here, b plus a square b, that is same as b square plus b cube. Okay. The same way you can see last column being multiplied by a and added into C2. Multiplied by a. So what are the corresponding elements when you multiply? So here occur minus 2ab multiplied by a. Here it will occur 2a into a. So you got 2a square. Here it will multiplied by a. So a minus a cube. A multiplied. So minus ab square. So you got these elements after multiplying by a. Okay, now whatever the elements you got, that elements got added to corresponding element of C2. So minus 2ab minus 2ab. So here you got 0. Here second entry is 1 minus a square plus b square. Your second entry is this one, 1 minus a square plus b square. That got added with plus 2a square. So minus a square plus 2a square. It means you got 1 plus a square plus b square. Same way, what is your last entry? Minus 2a is there. So that minus 2a will be added by this one. So you got minus 2a plus a minus a cube minus a square. So minus 2a plus a. So what is left here? Minus a cube and minus ab square. So that thing you can see here, minus a cube minus ab square. Okay, and last column here unchanged. Your last column unchanged. Okay, now you can see from this you got b common. Moreover, from this you got minus a common. Okay, so see the next step. Except these two elements, remaining elements are as it is. Okay, so you got here 1 plus a square plus b square, 0 minus 2b. Same way, second row also as it is. From last row you got b common, and from here you got minus a common. So 1 plus a square plus b square. That's it. Now if you see the first column, then you got 1 plus a square plus b square common. If you see the second column, then again you got 1 plus a square plus b square common. It means 1 plus a square plus b square into 1 plus a square plus b square. It means you got 1 plus a square plus b square whole square common. So that thing you can see. So insert from first column you got 1 plus b square common, and from second column again you got 1 plus b square common. See that? Okay, so 1 0 b. Here left 0 1 and here left minus a. Minus 2b 2a and minus a square b square. 1 minus a square minus b square. Okay, so now you can see here b is there. So if you want to set here 0, then how you can set it? So add with opposite element of this one. So b is there. So minus b only requires. How you get minus b? So multiply first row by minus b and add into last row. It means to set here 0, you can perform on R3. You can perform R3 minus. To set here 0, opposite of this one requires. So opposite of b, that is minus b. From first row you get it. Okay. So on R3, performing R3 minus BR. So if you see this entry, then here also you can set 0. So to set here 0, what is required? Plus a required. So if you see the second row, if you multiply this row by plus a and add into last row, then here you get 0. So at the same time, performing this operation on R3, performing R3 plus AR2. It means you can perform two operations at the same time on R3. Okay, so or if you want to write two operations together combinedly, then you can write it as on R3 performing R3 minus BR1 plus AR2. So instead of going to write this operation this way, you can write better way like this. On R3 performing R3 minus BR1 plus AR2. Then you can see you got here 0 as well as 0 here. So if you get maximum 0 in the determinant, then you can easily set answer of determinant. Okay, so see that here I have written it separately. So 1 plus a square plus b square whole square outside as it is, and by performing these two operations you get this determinant. We will discuss on it. Okay, I am going to rub this right now. Okay, so as we discussed, you can see here only R3 got changed. R1 and R2 remain unchanged as it is. So 1 0 minus 2b, you can see here 0 1 2a 0 1 2a as it is. Okay, now first row being multiplied by minus b and second row being multiplied by a, then add into last row. Okay, so firstly it being added by being multiplied by minus b, so minus b into 1, that will become minus b, and that minus b got added here, so here you got 0. And at the same time this got multiplied, 0 got multiplied by a, so it will become only 0, so that 0 got again added to last one, so you got 0 only. Or another way, if you got confused, then you can perform separately both these operations. Okay, and see that for this element here you can see 0 is there, so this 0 being multiplied by minus b, so you got 0, so that 0 got added to last element, that is minus a, so it remained minus a, but minus a remain, but you can see second row being multiplied by, so second row being multiplied by a, so this got multiplied by a, so a into 1, so a and this now minus a, so a minus a, so you got here 0. Hope you understood. Okay, so same way for these elements. Firstly this got multiplied, by which one? You can see here minus b, so minus 2b into minus b, so you got minus plus, it means you got 2b square. You got which one? 2b square. Same way this got multiplied by R2 got multiplied by a, so this got multiplied by a, it means you got 2a into a, so you got 2 times a square, so you got this one. Now whatever you got, that got added to this one. So here we have 1 minus a square, 1 minus a square minus b square. So 2a square minus a square, so you have left now plus a square. 2b square minus b square, so you have left now plus b square, and this one as it is, it means you have left now which one? 1 plus a square plus b square. Okay, so now you can see determinant becomes too simple, maximum zeros are there, and you can expand it using with the first column or first row, whatever you like. So if you expand it using first column, then you can eliminate this one. So 1 into this one, so 1 into 1 plus a square plus b square minus 0. Okay, so 1 into this one, so you got only 1 plus a square plus b square. Okay, so you got in the next step 1 plus a square plus b square whole square into with 1 you got only this one. 1 into this one, that will become this one into square. So you got 1 plus a square plus b square whole cube. So that will be your final answer. Okay. Difficult question, an important question also. For this particular question, you have to remember few steps. Okay, 1 plus a square is already there, but you can see in this column, you can perform either row operation or column operation. So 1 plus a square already there, but you can see in row or in column, nowhere b square and c square is there. Nowhere b square and c square is there on row as well as on column. Okay, so to set here b square, a square and c square, firstly we will multiply first row by a, second row by b, and last row by c. So what will happen? See that firstly. Okay, this is your left hand side. Firstly we will multiply first row by a. It means on R1 you can perform AR1 operation. On R2 you can perform which operation? BR2. Same way on R3 you can perform operation CR. So using that operation, and we know that when we multiply any row or any column by any element, then value of the determinant gets multiplied by that element. Or another way, we know that to adjust, when we multiply we have to divide also. So when we multiply inside by a, we have to divide by a outside. Same way you multiply second row by b inside the row elements, then you have to divide by b outside also. Same way for last row. Okay, so a got multiplied to first row, so here a cube occur, here you get a multiplied, so a square b, a multiplied, so you got a square c, here b multiplied in second row, so you got ab square, b multiplied, so you got b cube plus b multiplied, so you got b square c. Last row got multiplied by c, so c square a, c square b, and c cube plus. Okay, now focus on the first column. From here on you get a common. A is there, it means from first column you get a common. See the second column, b is there, b is there, b is there, it means from second column you got b common. Same way, see the last column, from the last column you get c common. Okay, so from first column you got a common, from second column you got b common, from last column you get c common. So ABC outside you can see. So here as a common, here left a square plus 1, a common, so a common from the column, so here left b square, you can see a common, so here left c square. Similarly b common from second column, so here left a square, b common, so here left b square plus 1, b common, so here left c square. Same way for the last column, as c is common, a square left, c is common, so b square left, c common, so c square plus 1. Now you can see whatever required, that is easy to set. 1 plus e square plus b square plus c square. Why? Because you can see everything you got in square form. But initially it was not in square format. That's why here you need to multiply first row by A, second row by B, and third row by C. Okay, now to set 1 plus A square plus B square plus C square, now you can easily observe what to do. This B square being added to first one and this A square being added to first one. It means on R1 you need to perform which operation? R1 plus R2 plus R3. So if you perform this operation, then you able to set this one. So performing this operation, you can see. Okay, so performing this operation, it means R2 and R3 being added to R1. So B square and C square added here. These two got added here. So here occur 1 plus B square plus A square plus C square. These two being added to first one. So 1 plus B square plus C square. It means each element of the first row becomes 1 plus A square plus B square plus C square. Only R1 got changed. R2 and R3 as it is, you can see here. Okay, so now as this one is common, so this one outside. So here one left, one left, one left. In the next step, you can see it. So here you got this. Second row and third row unchanged as it is, you can see. And from first row, you got 1 plus A square plus B square plus C square common. So you got this. After getting 1, 1, 1. Try to set maximum 0. So for that you can set here 0 as well as here 0. So to set here 0, you can multiply first column, or you can say directly subtract this first column to second one, you got here 0. And to set here 0, subtract this first column to last one, you got here also 0. It means on C2 you can perform which operation? C2 minus C1. And on C3 you can perform C3 minus C1. Okay, so performing that operation. Okay, so you got this one subtracted here, so 1 minus 1 0. B square subtracted here, so only 1 left. C square subtracted here, so 0 left. Okay, there's one subtracted here, so 1 minus 1 0. B square subtracted here, so B square minus B square 0. C square subtracted here, so C square cancel out, so only 1 left. Okay, now you can expand it using first row, so you can eliminate this one. So what is that? 1 into 1, that is 1. 1 minus 0, it means 1 left only. Okay, now you can easily expand it. So 1 only left. Hope you understood. You can eliminate this one. So 1 into 1, that is 1. 1 minus 0, it means you got only 1 left. So this is 1. And you can see this is your requirement. See the next question. Simple question is that. Okay. This thing you need to prove. You can see what is required to prove 1 minus x cube. 1 minus x cube. X cube required. But if you see the answer is nowhere x cube is there. So first thing you need to set x cube. So where it is easy to set x cube? Here. If you multiply this column by x, then here x cube occur. Then subtract into first one. Then here you got 1 minus x cube. Okay. On C1 you can perform C1 minus last row being multiplied by x, sorry, last column being multiplied by x, and then subtract into first column. Okay, so you got C1 minus x into C3. You can perform this operation. So by performing that operation, or another way you can perform row operation also. Here x square is there. So if you multiply second row by minus x and add into this one, then you got 1 minus x cube also. So it depends on you if you want to perform row operation or column operation. Okay, so suppose you perform column operation, it means if you perform this operation, it means last column being multiplied by minus x. So minus x into x square. Minus x into x square, so you got minus x cube. That minus x cube added here, so you got 1 minus x cube. This got multiplied by minus x, you can see last column. So here occur minus x square added here, then you got x square minus x square 0. Here added minus x, so minus x plus x is 0. Okay, while other two columns as it is. Okay, now you can see you got 1 minus x cube common from first column, so outside. Then what is left? 1 0 0. Okay, and at the same time you can expand it. Here what is left? Firstly 1 minus x cube common, then what is left? Here 1 0 0, then here left x 1, then x square left. Same way here left x square x and 1, x square x and 1. Okay, so now you can easily expand it using first column, so you can eliminate this one. So what is left? This minus this. It means you got 1 minus x cube. Okay, you can see that. So that thing is written only here, 1x x square 1. 1x x square. So you can see that. So expansion of this one, now 1 minus x cube. So 1 minus x cube into 1 minus x cube, it means you got 1 minus x cube whole square. Okay, this is your rough calculation. My knee is not working well properly. Okay, so you got the final step, you got 1 minus x cube whole square. See the last MCQ, last two MCQ. Let A be a square matrix of order 3. Then determinant of k is equals to blank. I think in first lecture we have discussed that whatever the order, whatever the scalar will be outside, and whatever the order of the determinant, that will move in power. It means here order is 3, it means you got k cube into a. Okay, so you got, what would be your answer? K cube into determinant of a. So this will be your answer. You can see that. We have a note, if A is n by n square matrix, then determinant of k equals to, this order will move in the power and scalar will be outside, so you got k raised to n into determinant of A. Okay, see the next question. Which of the following is correct? Determinant is a square matrix. This is determinant and square also. Whether it is a matrix, for matrix symbol got changed, and this is not a matrix. This is not a matrix. It means first option is the wrong option. Determinant is a number associated to a matrix. Determinant is a number associated to a matrix. Matrix. But here square matrix is not given. So suppose your matrix like this, 1 2 3 2 4 6. Suppose this is the matrix, then can you get the value of determinant for this? We know that the value of a determinant for a square matrix is possible only, not for a rectangular matrix. This is rectangular matrix. It means this is not true for any matrix, but if here square matrix is there, then it is true. So if you see the next option, then determinant is a number associated to a square matrix. This square matrix is there. This is not a square matrix. So you will unable to get the value of the determinant for this matrix. It means option B is wrong, but option C is the correct. Okay, so this is your option C, correct option. Thank you. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, then like it, share it, and subscribe my channel KT Math World for more videos. Thank you.